BNV Entertainment here. Today, I'm going to talk about the very first Halloween movie, 1978. Now, the new Halloween movie is coming out next week. It's called Halloween Kills. So what I'm doing is I'm going from every movie they've ever made, even the Rob Zombie ones, I know, and talking about them each individually in each video. So this one, I'm gonna start off with the OG. It's the one that just popped it all off for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But this movie was originally called The Babysitter Murders. I'm glad they changed the name to that because I don't like that name. You know, the cover of it looks nice. You got the hand, the knife, the pumpkin. You got the night he came home, of course. And if you can see where my mouse is at, his hand is supposed to be a face. So you get the eyeballs, the nose, and the mouth. It's it's just a little detail thrown in there. It's pretty cool. Anyway, this movie was filmed in 20 days. Now, it took 10 days to write the screenplay of it, but it was filmed in 20 days, sorry. And it John Carpenter directed it, and I think John Carpenter, this was his very first time directing a movie, and that everybody that around him was kind of worried about this movie because of that reason. But man, did he pop off. He did an amazing job in this movie. This movie is probably one of those movies that you can watch every Halloween if you are into Michael Myers, you know. But let's get into the actors, you know. The actors, like, say, Donald Pleasance, you know, Dr. Loomis, R.I.P. This man was, I think he received the most money in this movie. And I'll get to in a second about Michael Myers, that he's the one that surprised me the most about how much he made. But Donald Pleasance made $20,000 on this movie. And he was the highest paid actor on this movie, I believe. And Jamie Lee Curtis, I think this was one of her first roles ever. You know, she's the Scream Queen, you know what I'm saying? Great actress, phenomenal. She received $8,000 for this movie. Okay, now the next person is Michael Myers. This has shocked me the most. I'm going to show you, or not show you, but I'm going to tell you, sorry. There's two Michael Myers in this movie. There's the one that played the Shape with the mask on the whole movie. And there's one when he got unmasked. That was a different person playing him. That was Tony Moran without the mask on. He got paid. He got paid $250 just for that. All right, so this right here is what surprised me the most about Michael Myers. And Nick Castle was the one who played Michael Myers with the mask on, the whole walking, the head tilting, you know, the iconic head tilting that I had. He received $25 a day. So this movie was filmed in 20 days, so 25 times 20, you know, added up, whatever. That's how much he made in this movie. That was a very big surprise to me. Uh, the budget for this movie was $300,000, and it made 47 million U.S. box office. That's a lot. But Mustafa Akkad presents good person. John Carpenter wrote him and Deborah. Let's see, yeah, it was produced by Deborah Hill. It was written by John and Deborah, and it was directed by John. Yeah. So this is what started it all off. You know what I'm saying? It's iconic to this day. 1978. You know what I'm saying? Um, Still one of the best Halloween movies of all time. And also, there is an image. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out where it would be at. Anyway, I don't know where it's at, but I'm about to look it up. You know, and the fact that, alright, so This is the mask, the first movie. Iconic. Like, just the way you look, it popped. This Halloween mask was made from a William Shatner's Captain Kirk mask. I know, a Star Trek. It's unbelievable, but they just took it, they painted it white, they tweaked it a little bit. See, right here, for instance, that's Captain Kirk. They took it and they opened the eye holes a little bit, they tweaked it a little bit, made the hair messy. It made it work. Like, I I hate this mess. It scares me. I don't hate it. I hate it because it scares me. But like, I'm basing these movies off of the mask, the plot, the actors, and the scare element. Now, the actors, phenomenal job, did great. I'm gonna do it out of 5 stars of each thing. So, if I was to give the actors a thumbs up, I would have to say they would get for it being the first movie, I give them a 5. For this one. The Mask, original, epic, another 5. The plot, it's about a man and when he's younger he kills his little sister. He kills his older sister. Sorry, he's a little like 6-year-old kid. He gets put into a mental asylum, escapes when he's older, finds the mask, and blah blah blah. And he goes and hunts Laurie Strode. And this movie gave it to where he had no moral. He just killed. He had no reason. He just went after people. I don't know why. He just went to Haddonfield and started killing people. The scare element. Oh, and the plot. I had to get 5 too. So this one might be all 5s. But the scare element, again, man, this movie freaked me out when I was a kid and still does. There's one scene in particular that gives me the creeps. Okay. Now I want y'all to see this. I think it's this part. Now, this right here. Sure it's good. Okay. Because he goes over to the window. He's trying to scare Lindsay. And
there's a man up there. What? Look, look, he's crawling on.
Just seeing that, it's creepy.
Sorry, must have been them.
Alright. I don't think that was the actual part. Anyway, there's a part where he looks out the window and he sees Michael just standing there looking at him, which is freaking creepy. But that is creepy too. But anyway, other than that, I'm gonna give it a 5 for the scare element on this too, because it's a good movie. It's scary. It's got that John Carpenter feel. If y'all know John Carpenter, But I'm going to rate this movie out of 10. I'm gonna have to give it at least an 8. This wasn't the original, but I'm also gonna rate the covers of the movies too. This I'm gonna give it out of a 10. If I had to rate the cover of this, I would have to rate it. I'm gonna give it a 7. This is kind of plain, but it's cool how they got the little detail of the face. But anyway, I guess that's all for the video for this one. Look forward to the second on to the now, because next week's coming quick. I gotta get these out. So, that being said, much love. Stay humble always. Remember that. And y'all have a blessed night.